Cooking with the vegan zombie.
What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with the Vegan Zombie. And Halloween is approaching, so we have just the treat for you guys. We got vegan pumpkin rolls with a cream cheese filling. We got a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a little bit of nutmeg, 2/3 cup of pumpkin, and 3/4 cup of white flour. We're gonna need a lemon for juicing. And it's called egg replacer. You can get it at a natural food store. All right, so what we're gonna do first is get all of our liquid ingredients ready. We'll start with the lemon. We're gonna juice this bad boy. To get the juices all going and flowing, I like to just take it, just roll it on the table, and then I'll cut it in half. Squeeze it. We only need a teaspoon for this recipe, so just half a lemon will be fine. You'll have plenty. And now we'll do the egg replacer. I taped the instructions for use on top of this so I don't ever forget. What we do is we take 1.5 teaspoon for every egg we use. This recipe calls for 3 eggs. So 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons, and then a half a teaspoon. We do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay? For every egg we use 2 tablespoons of water. So, let's put our water in here. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Now we gotta stir it. I just like to whisk it together really quickly. It's all slimy and gross. Ew. Okay. So that's good. Now, we'll add it all to our pumpkin mix. We'll take a teaspoon of the lemon juice. Watch out for the seeds. A little bit more. Okay. Take our egg mix. Gross. With my wooden spoon. You know, you can sing a song or whatever while you're stirring it. Okay. Next, we'll add the sugar. Wow. I always drop stuff. It's terrible. And then just add everything else. Baking powder. Cinnamon. Try to get all the lumps out. A couple lumps here and there, I mean, you know, that's fine. Okay, see what that looks like? It looks pretty gross, but All right, so let's pour the pumpkin mixture into the flour. Stir it all together. Don't over stir it. It's going to be really hard and disgusting. Just stir it enough so the lumps are gone. You know, if you're not pressed for time. There's nothing chasing after you or trying to eat you or, you know, whatever. She's ready. She is ready. Preheat the oven to 350. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pour this pumpkin mix onto this parchment-lined cookie sheet, if you will. So let's spray it with a little canola oil first. Nice. I'll just plop it right on here. Doesn't look like food to me, huh? Now we spread it. Shh. Spread it evenly. Takes a lot of patience. I got nothing but time, I'll tell you that much. Try to make it as smooth as possible. You thirsty, Max? I'm just making my life easier in the long run. I'll show you later. You'll know. It's easier to roll. If it's smooth, it's just easier to roll up. You know what? I like it. I like it. Let's go with it. If your oven is preheated, you pop it in there for 15 minutes. Let's go pop it in. Watch out, Max. Hot. All right, 15 minutes. Now we wait. All right. So while we're cooking while we're baking the pumpkin rolls, we're gonna make our cream cheese filling. We need a 1/4 cup of Earth Balance, the vegan kind, obviously. We need a package of the tofutti cream cheese, and we need 1 cup of vegan powdered sugar. And you can actually buy sugar or powdered sugar that says vegan at places like Whole Foods or natural food stores. So makes it a little bit easier for you. The first thing we're gonna do is put our butter in this little thing here, and the cream cheese. You want this to be pretty soft, so I'd take it out of the fridge, you know, a good hour before you make it. I used to love the cream cheese with the chives in it, but they don't sell it where I live anymore. Probably because everybody's dead. I forgot to tell you to add vanilla. You need a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. Let's add that right now. Don't give me that look, all right? I forgot to tell you that I needed vanilla. I'm sorry. That's a 1/2 teaspoon. How do you read this thing? There we go. I'm not very good, but I'm probably the best cook alive right now. I like to add the sugar a little bit at a time. So, spin it. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Oop. You're gonna be famous. Oh, and for all you people out there that are still alive, I don't feed Max human food, so don't worry about it. He only eats dog food. He's my little man. Are you my little man? Don't do it. Once it's all mixed, we just put it in the freezer until we're ready to use it. Freezing it makes it a little bit easier to spread. This is just a gooey, sloppy mess. And when we try to roll the pumpkin roll, it's just, it's gonna be terrible. The dinger went off. Let's check and see if she's ready. If it bounces back, it means it's done, and it's not bouncing yet. So we're gonna leave it in there for 2 more minutes. Yep, we're ready. We just need a towel. I was using pillowcases for the longest time, but I bought this thing at the dollar store. I stole it. I'm not gonna lie. There was nobody there, and I just took it. No, I don't ever steal, but even though there was nobody there. So you just coat it with powdered sugar. That's a terrible coat job, I'll tell you that. I like to just smear it. This is the trickiest part ever. Pull it off, and you're gonna flop it. A 1, 2, flop. That was pretty good, huh? Peel the parchment paper off. I like to sprinkle a little bit more powdered sugar. Ooh. Should be a Christmas episode, huh? All right, let's roll her. All right, so you just gotta roll it as tight as you can. And we are done. Roll it, stick it in the fridge for an hour, let it cool. And then we'll combine the cream cheese filling with the pumpkin roll, and we'll be done. Matt done. All right, Halloweeners. I think everything's cooled down and ready to roll, so let's pull everything out. First thing we have to do is roll it out. Okay. And then we just have to spread this cream cheese filling in there. All right, so you want to try to spread it out as evenly as possible. Whistle while you work. Doobie 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 doo. I left a little bit of space here because when I roll it, it's going to get gross. And we can start rolling it. Very carefully. There you have it. Then I pop it back in the freezer for another hour, and then you can cut it and serve it to all your friends for Halloween. The pumpkin roll is done, so let's slice it up and eat it. I like to cut a thick piece because the end is always weird for me. If you let it freeze for about an hour, hour and a half, it'll cut better and it'll be more round. But I'm impatient because I just want to eat it right now, so it's a little misshapen. So you guys, I hope you have a happy Halloween. Check out our Facebook page or go to theveganzombie.com. And you just cooked with the vegan zombie. And we made pumpkin rolls. I'll see you guys next time. Thanksgiving's coming up. Get ready for it. Hey, should I take stuff off the fridge? Max, don't eat the marker. Don't eat it.